Cebu City, a vibrant hub of commerce, culture and history, proudly holds the title of the Queen City of the South. This bustling metropolis is not just a city, it is a living, breathing entity that embodies the spirit of the Philippines. Nestled in the heart of the Visayas region of the Philippines, Cebu has been a significant center of trade and cultural exchange for centuries. Its strategic location has made it a focal point for various civilizations, each leaving an indelible mark on its landscape and culture. From its humble beginnings as a bustling port town to its current status as a modern metropolis, Cebu City's story is a captivating tapestry woven with threads of resilience, adaptation and progress. The city has evolved through the ages, embracing change while preserving its rich heritage. Cebu's strategic location along ancient maritime trade routes attracted traders and settlers from various parts of Asia. These early interactions with diverse cultures laid the groundwork for Cebu's unique identity, blending influences from China, India, and beyond. This early interaction with different cultures helped shape the city's identity and laid the foundation for its future as a thriving center of commerce and cultural fusion. Festivals and traditional dances are a testament to this rich cultural amalgamation, celebrated with fervor and pride. Over the centuries, Cebu has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, weathered the storms of colonization, and emerged as a symbol of Filipino spirit and progress. The Spanish-era fortresses and historic landmarks stand as silent witnesses to the city's tumultuous yet triumphant journey. Today, Cebu City stands as a testament to the enduring legacy of its past. Its skyline is a blend of modern skyscrapers and historical sites, each telling a story of resilience and growth. The city continues to evolve, balancing the old with the new. Its vibrant streets are a melting pot of cultures, where the echoes of ancient traditions blend seamlessly with the pulse of modern life. The diverse architecture, from colonial-era buildings to contemporary structures, reflects the city's dynamic character. As we delve into the captivating story of Cebu City, we will uncover the forces that have shaped its identity and explore the factors that have propelled it to its current standing as a beacon of progress in the Philippines. Join us on this journey through time as we celebrate the past, present, and future of the Queen City of the South. Long before the arrival of the Spanish, Cebu was already a bustling hub of trade. Its strategic location in the Visayas region made it an ideal stopping point for traders plying the maritime routes between China, India, and Southeast Asia. This advantageous position allowed Cebu to flourish as a central node in a vast network of trade routes that spanned the ancient world. Traders from distant lands would navigate the treacherous seas, drawn to Cebu by the promise of lucrative exchanges and the island's reputation for hospitality. The bustling ports of Cebu were a melting pot of cultures, where merchants from various regions would converge, bringing with them not only their goods, but also their unique customs and traditions. These early traders brought with them not just goods, but also their cultures, beliefs, and traditions, which gradually intertwined with the existing indigenous practices. The exchange of ideas and customs led to a rich tapestry of cultural diversity that became a hallmark of Cebu's identity. This cultural fusion is evident in the artifacts and traditions that have been passed down through generations. Archaeological evidence suggests that Cebu was already inhabited as early as 6,000 years ago. These early inhabitants, believed to be of Austronesian descent, established thriving communities along the coast, where they engaged in fishing, agriculture, and trade. The remnants of their settlements provide a glimpse into the lives of these ancient people and their sophisticated way of life. The early inhabitants, believed to be of Austronesian descent, established thriving communities along the coast where they engaged in fishing, agriculture, and trade. These communities were adept at utilizing the natural resources available to them, developing techniques for fishing and farming that sustained their populations and allowed them to prosper. Over time, these communities grew in size and complexity, eventually developing into organized settlements that served as important nodes in the region's expanding trade network. The growth of these settlements was driven by the increasing demand for goods and the opportunities presented by trade. As these communities expanded, they became more interconnected, forming a web of trade and cultural exchange that spanned the region. Cebu's pre-colonial period was marked by a vibrant exchange of goods and ideas. The markets were filled with a diverse array of products, from exotic spices and silks to locally produced goods. This bustling trade environment fostered a spirit of entrepreneurship and innovation as merchants sought to capitalize on the opportunities presented by the thriving trade network. Traders from China brought in silk, porcelain and spices, which were highly prized for their quality and rarity. These goods were not only valuable commodities, but also symbols of status and wealth, sought after by the elite of Cebu and beyond. While those from India brought cotton, jewelry and religious artifacts. The intricate designs and craftsmanship of these items reflected the rich cultural heritage of India and were eagerly traded for local products. In return, Cebu offered gold, pearls, beeswax and other local products. These items were highly sought after by foreign traders who recognized their value and the quality of the craftsmanship involved in their production. This constant flow of trade not only brought economic prosperity to the island, but also facilitated the exchange of knowledge, beliefs and customs. The interactions between different cultures led to a dynamic and evolving society where new ideas were constantly being introduced and integrated. The pre-colonial period laid the foundation for Cebu's future as a major center of trade and commerce. The networks and relationships established during this time would continue to influence the island's development for centuries to come. It was during this time that Cebu developed a reputation as a place of opportunity and cultural exchange, attracting merchants and adventurers from far and wide. The island's ports were bustling with activity as ships from distant lands arrived laden with goods and eager traders. This legacy of trade and cultural fusion would continue to shape Cebu's identity even as it entered a new chapter in its history with the arrival of the Spanish. The foundations laid during the pre-colonial period ensured that Cebu remained a vibrant and dynamic center of trade and cultural exchange, adapting to new influences while preserving its rich heritage. The year 1521 marked a turning point in Cebu's history, a year that would forever be etched in the annals of time. It was the year when the Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan, sailing under the Spanish flag, arrived on the shores of Cebu. Magellan's expedition, driven by the quest for spices and new territories, navigated the vast oceans and finally landed on Cebu, a significant milestone in their journey. This encounter would have a profound and lasting impact on the island's trajectory, forever altering its political, religious and cultural landscape. The arrival of the Spanish marked the beginning of a new chapter, one that would intertwine the destinies of Cebu and Spain. Magellan's arrival was initially met with a mix of curiosity and caution by the local rulers. The indigenous people, unfamiliar with the newcomers, observed them with a blend of intrigue and wariness. Raja Humabon, the chieftain of Cebu, welcomed the Spanish with a mixture of diplomacy and apprehension. He saw potential benefits in forming an alliance with these powerful foreigners. Yet he remained cautious of their intentions. Magellan, eager to claim the island for Spain, saw an opportunity to establish a foothold in the region and spread the Christian faith. He believed that converting the local population to Christianity would not only secure Spanish influence, but also fulfill a divine mission. However, Magellan's attempt to Christianize Cebu and bring it under Spanish rule was not without its challenges. The local population had their own beliefs and traditions, and not everyone was willing to abandon them for a foreign religion. While Raja Humabon and some of his followers agreed to be baptized, others remained resistant to the new religion and foreign influence. The introduction of Christianity was a contentious issue, dividing the community and creating tensions. This resistance culminated in the Battle of Mactan, where Magellan was defeated and killed by the forces of Lapu-Lapu, the chieftain of Mactan Island. The battle was a significant event, symbolizing the fierce resistance of the local population against foreign domination. Despite Magellan's death, his expedition marked the beginning of Spanish colonization in the Philippines. The Spanish were determined to establish their presence in the region, driven by the promise of wealth and the spread of Christianity. The Spanish returned a few decades later, this time under the leadership of Miguel López de Legazpi, and established the first permanent Spanish settlement in Cebu. Legazpi's expedition was more organized and better prepared, ensuring a lasting Spanish presence on the island. This marked the beginning of a new era for Cebu, one that would see the island become a key outpost of the Spanish Empire in the east. The Spanish influence would shape Cebu's development for centuries to come, leaving an indelible mark on its history and culture.